to them, I say all of these very reputable organizations, American Diabetes Association, American Medical Association, American Cancer Society, American Heart Association, the list goes on and on. All of these groups populated by doctors say this health care bill is bad.
And again, we're going to hear from the president tonight in Alabama. Casey, the Jimmy Kimmel factor, how much was it?
Look, I actually think it played a pretty significant role here. I mean, it was a high-profile way to thrust this debate onto center stage when I think that Republicans, if they did want to pass something, they were quite frankly better off doing it quickly and with as little attention as possible. And, you know, one question I had when this kind of cropped up earlier this week was how quickly would Democrats be able to remobilize all of the forces that they brought to bear right before the last failure? And I think that Jimmy Kimmel helped them in that effort. He helped them elevate this in a pretty remarkable way. And he also brought a very...
Usually when Hollywood gets involved in these sorts of debates, Republicans can use that in their favor, saying,
sure,
Hollywood's liberal, they're not on your side, and
yeah, but this is a case where he has such a personal story, and he spoke about it. You know, one of the things I did this week was I went back and watched that monologue back in May when he first talked about his son, and you know, he is clearly visibly choked up and emotional about it. And he also was pretty straightforward in acknowledging, look, this is my son, so my son is going to be okay because I have this position where I have health insurance, I have all of these things that you could possibly want. I can take care of my son. He has enough money, and he said to people, look, my son is lucky, but your son might not be.
You know, he did one thing I thought was very important, which is he focused attention on the details of what happened to people with pre-existing conditions. Because Republicans had a talking point on that people with pre-existing conditions would be protected. And Jimmy Kimmel, a comedian, a late-night comedian, focused on the details of how that would work and how you could have protection to buy insurance, but maybe it would be at a price you couldn't possibly afford. So, in a way, he fueled the substance of a debate that proved to be very damaging.
The CBO wasn't going to come out with a score for this for weeks, not in time for the September 30th deadline.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.